Hello and welcome to this week's YouTube video. I frequently get asked which paper I paint on and why I paint on this rather than canvas. In this video, I thought I would give you all the reasons why I paint on paper so that if you fancy trying it, you can have a go too. I will be showing you this dog painting which was painted oil on paper as well. So let's get into the video. I use this oil painting paper by Daler and Rowney. It is A3 size and I cut my pieces in half and use them as A4 size. This gives me more painting from one pad. You get 12 sheets per pad. It's 290 GSM thickness. I always cover it in a wash of paint plus Gamsol before I start. I do not stretch the paper before use. I just stick it to a board with masking tape and I'm good to go. The reason I started using this paper was simply because it was the only one the art shop stocked. Later, when they closed down and I was looking online, I found the same paper available from an online retailer for 3 pads for 2, so I just bought a load and stuck with it. If you like or would prefer using a different brand of paper, I'm not saying this one is any better than any others. What are the benefits of painting on paper? Number 1, it teaches you accuracy faster. If you are new to oil painting, you may often hear artists talking about losing control of their painting. This is very normal when you are inexperienced and not used to handling oil paint. If you are struggling with this issue, you will find it easier to paint on paper. Paper is naturally more absorbent than canvas, and so it is easier to stay in control of a painting. It also teaches you accuracy a little faster than painting on canvas. On paper, you really only have a couple of attempts to get it right because you cannot scrape back your paint. You also cannot make any dramatic changes to your painting once the paint is laid, as the paper cannot really tolerate this. So you may find you have to start again a lot more on paper, but on the upside, you will learn to be more accurate quicker without worrying too much about losing control of your painting. Once you've mastered accuracy, you can then focus on paint handling skills and perhaps try some canvas paintings. Number 2, the drying time is very fast. I find these paintings are dry in a couple of days and I can get them shipped in about a week. This includes the oiling out and the varnishing time. Because of paper absorbency, they are also great for plein air painting and easier to store out on location. Number 3, cost. Oil on paper sheets are much cheaper than buying canvases, so they are really great for sketching and trying things out. If you are on a budget, then it's definitely worth thinking about painting on paper. I have painted some really lovely commissions on paper and once oiled out and varnished, they look no different from oil on canvas board. If you are interested to see my oiling out process, have a look at this video on my channel. Is painting on paper right for you? Paper versus canvas board. I offer both paper and canvas board commissions on my website and probably do an even split of both. A painting on paper should really be framed behind glass to protect it from the elements. Canvas board is much more robust and has a longer lifespan generally than something painted on paper. You can correct your mistakes a lot easier on canvas board by scraping your errors with a palette knife and then having another go. This keeps your painting fresh. Oil on paper can lose its freshness very quickly with too much overworking and corrections. But painting on paper does teach you accuracy faster than painting on canvas. When painting on paper, you don't have to worry about loss of control, and you can use mediums such as linseed oil much more liberally. On canvas, you cannot do this. You need to have better paint handling skills and also know the correct brushes to use, so that you don't remove paint by accident. If you are new to oil painting or lack skills, I would suggest starting with paper first. Finally, cost. Paper is cheaper than canvas. Hopefully now you will have a better idea of whether painting on paper is right for you. I hope you have enjoyed today's video and found it useful. Please like and subscribe if you can and check out my website sarahhallidayart.com where you will find examples of my work and also details of online classes that I run. Thank you for watching and see you for the next one.